just finished the boot camp about an hour ago. Again, it was really intense. I think students like really learn shit tons, and it's so cool like to see the growth of the clients, bootcamp after bootcamp, training after training, and also like having like them like seeing in real life how it's get done. We pull today with a client, two super gorgeous girls from Germany. One was like German and half Republic Dominican. Super hot girl, 24, 25. But what's more important here is the lesson for the client, that they come on bootcamp and very often they think, oh, attraction, how do you do this little gambit of becoming a guy that is attractive to girls? But what they don't realize is this is easy to learn. This is really not the hardest part. What's a lot harder to me and for Jeff is learning how to navigate all those like logistical problems during the pool, during like the extraction of the venue, having so many stories of experience that don't fall out the way it would be beneficial for you and the girl, because she wants you to do that. The problem is like the girl's not gonna solve those problems, whether it's like the friend problem, and they let you be the man, and that's where our clients and guys in general like fail. So understand that game can be very flashy and very like something that you want to do and become a different man, and you will, but what you will ending up doing is a lot more work on dealing with logistics, and the logistics start very quickly knowing what you're dealing, who you're dealing with, and so many parameters. But at the end of the day, there's only like few parameters that you're gonna be dealing with, and there's pattern to it. It's like, it's not like I'm never surprised by any pattern. So when I take decision, let's say this afternoon with the client, asking him, where is his place? Where are we going? Does he have any drink in his place? How far is it? How long it takes? Where the girls like are staying? Where's the next bar? All those things. This was a day game session in this case, and I got my flight too. So understand that all those things, if you want to get results, if you want to get amazing results, you're gonna have to become really good at that. And part of your money is gonna be helping that in the process. Guys who get laid a lot, they deal with the objection, the logistic the best. So if you can shave like minutes, for client it's more like hours, but at some point you wanna shave like minutes and minutes, like half a minute, half an hour, and that's how you get results. So nothing really spectacular. It's not like a big scoop for you, and game can be like extremely boring, but you'll be rewarded for that. And I think like the girl's gonna reward you for that as well, being that type of man who's a leader. Feedback to the client in particular was not leading hard enough, not being proactive, which is like all the leading part was like definitely lacking, and not dealing with the logistic enough. Let me like deal with that, and that's where you need to start working on your own game on your own before you can even win someone. Because when you trying to help, let's say someone, a wingman, you want to have already those qualities. That means you don't want to rely on your wingman. When I'm going out and I'm gaming with Jeff, like we both equally know how to deal with the logistic. We laugh because we're very proactive, and it's almost who's gonna solve the problem of the logistic the fastest. So we know what's coming, we know all the scenario, and we know how to sort out those things. And sometimes it's gonna be me solving a logistical problem, sometimes it's gonna be him. But at the end of the day, we are fully aware that we help the set, the two girls in general, like to have a good time. And in this case, I think the client can do a lot better, and that's the reason why we have those programs on Bootcamp. Starting realizing, that's the first step, and then adjust and train. Like, it's not just the Bootcamp, it's also like what's between the Bootcamp, how much the student, the client is going out, how much repetition, how much, we call it reference experience, because everything tends to be negative because it didn't work, but the real way of thinking about those like failure are actually you find out sooner, and that's what you want to do with this game things, like having those reference experience and solving those problems, and sometimes you fail and you learn. But the bootcamp is really here to help you not wasting your time, because you could figuring out these things in 10, 20 years. Do you really have all this time? I don't. And that's why I took some coaching and learning to avoid those long mistakes that cost you a lot of time. So hope you guys enjoy this video. I'm gonna catch my flight for one time. I'm not in a hurry, or it's actually boarding, but at least I'm not on the risk of like missing my flight like last bootcamp. And I talk to you soon. Peace.